And we are back yet again, another week, and possibly the conclusion to Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. I'm certainly gunning for it. I think I can handle it. I think I can make it. We have a preview track from Janos' Retreat. One of my favorite tracks in this game, for sure. Alright, without further ado, let's continue into Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. Where we left off, we were at the twisted future. Well, the demonic-infested future that was wrought as a result of the paradox of not killing Kain. Kain refused the sacrifice. This is the only save I have, so I assume this is the one. Yeah, this looks about right. Oh yeah, look at that.
There it is.
Okay. I'm gonna jump through this. So I might be able to lighten this up for you guys.
The passage of time had indeed cleared my way forward, enabling me to explore the northern mountains of Nosgoth. I was anxious to discover if some evidence of Janos Audron's existence might still remain.
But not with these guys on my tail, so... Oh yeah! Bye-bye! I know my cursor's in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna try to lighten this up. I notice it's a little bit dark. Well, I have to click into the window in order to get it back in there. And, you know, I can turn off capture cursor. Why the heck didn't I do that? Yeah, let's do that. And give me a second, I'm gonna change the filters on this and... just a little bit of gamma here. There we go, it's like a whole new game. Is that too much gamma? Maybe it's a little bit too much. There we go. I like it. Ah, the mouse is not in on the action anymore. That's nifty. I should do that for more... no, well, not always, but... Alright. Into the fray. Another soul tethering. I think we have Kain waiting for us. Sure, not right here. Oh, I remember this. Remember when this becomes a gauntlet later on? I do. Pepper Charm remembers. And as do I. Ugh. Bye, goodbye. No, I will not fight you. I'm jumping.
There's one.
There's one. Oh, no, no, no. Above. That's right. I kind of remember some of this. Actually, oh, there's two of them. You know what? I'm gonna fight this guy and get his soul. Old habits die hard. The habits where if I fall into the spectral realm, it's my death. This is what winds up happening in Soul Reaver 2. Ugh. Everybody blocks all the time. Oh, here we go. Soul, please. Thank you. In the 200 years that elapsed, The vampire hunters learned how to block. They didn't learn how to stop me from taking their heads. Alright. Into the town.
Here I discovered the
Ustenheim.
of Ustenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Janos Ordren terrorized its villagers until the Sarafan hunters ferreted him out and destroyed him. If there was any truth to the old tales, the lair of the infamous vampire could not be far away.
Ugh, more demons. Get some light Reaver powers. Oh, I remember trying to survive this nonsense. Yeah. More demons? Nope. Feel like I went backward, but I probably did not. Oh man, this place brings back bad memories. Oh no. No thanks.
Die!
I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting any of you. Ah, here it is. Oh. Soul Tether. Dialogue.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the aeries of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Ordren, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the Time Streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further.
Whoop.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens.
I love this
I don't
one.
think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes, he clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Ordren.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Kain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's past. Make no mistake, though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, They're certainly trying to eliminate you, Kain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of you. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth's great manipulator is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not
allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
You're watching Pete the cat play a vampire game. Am I a cat? This is a vampire game. That's true. Oh, man, I don't remember this. Oh, well, let's go this way. It's pretty funny. I love it. And it's cute.
Prepare to die.
Is that Michael Bell? Is that Michael Bell's voice on that enemy? Prepare to die. That sounds just like Raziel talking to Raziel. Alright. Oh, that guy's not a problem anymore. Oh, man, there's a lot of them. Nope. Oh, no, I remember this nonsense. Get rid of one of the big guys. Oh, the Soul Reaver is awful angry at me. Oh. I'm eating that soul. Stop it. Now you. Oh, the Soul Reaver is about to feed on me. Woo! As I was gonna say, but my mind blanked with the Pete the Cat comment there. I love this view. Oh no. I want out of here. Oh! What knocked me into the shadow? Oh, there's an eyeball. No, oh, you followed me, didn't you? Uh-oh. 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 I mean, I would go right back to the return point, which is right here. How would that work? I was going to say, I love the view of history where there's time travel and there's changing history, but if you change history too much, you just unwrite yourself out of history. What a great idea. Whoa. It's kind of similar to the Back to the Future idea. Except I doubt that it's as kind as you just never existed. Nothing's kind in this world. Okay, so I have the wrong Reaver augmentation to get through this gate. I need the... Oh, there it is. Need the Dark Reaver. Can you please let me imbue my Soul Reaver with darkness? Really? You're all gonna... Really? Okay. He got what he deserved. How do you throw? There it is. Alright, so we have to... No. To blind the eye. It's the Wind Reaver forge? I think so. The Air Reaver, Wind Reaver. Oh man, I remember this now. There was a lot of crashing inside of this forge. This is bad news. See if I remember how to do the puzzles.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous. This race of winged beings, the architects of the pillars and the creators of the Reaver, were Nosgoth's first vampires. Their bloodthirst appeared to be a curse, inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that Kain had divulged to me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain to see how the pieces fit together. How Kain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Kain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.
I love also the bit of storytelling, having seen the whole series, that we all know that Kain just does not know about the Elder God at all. So he keeps talking of they. They want this and they want that. What he really means is the Elder God, but he doesn't even know the Elder God exists. Let's imbue with light. That did the trick. I'm only messing with the Slua because they're here and they're annoying. Really? Saw what your friends got. Why are you doing this? There we go. Ah, return. We're back in the physical realm. Okay. If you have the Reaver, the demons aren't that bad. The wind emblem, the emblem of air. All those other guys just went away. Good. All these ancient forges are awesome. There's virtually no change in the graphics for this game. I guess it was just that good. Really? View with light. Alright, so there's the red, the blue, and the green. And view with darkness. That's the Reaver path. This is the light path. Yeah. I vaguely remember this. They basically tell you what you need in order to go forward. We're gonna just jack this guy up. Bam! If I recall, the main problem with this puzzle when we went through it last time was when I shifted to the Spectral Realm, which you necessarily have to do, it could crash the game. Well, we're not going to have that problem this time. Okay. Geometry changes slightly. Believe we can make this jump now. Yep. Matter of fact, there's the clue. There's the Spectral Realm symbol right on the wall. We just wait for the health to come back. There's nothing up here to kill. There might be enemies down on the ground, but I don't care that much. Not that much of a race. And we're out. Nope, we're not. Nope. Now? We're back out. Ah. Alright, darkness font. Making the darkness bridge appear. I believe then we have to turn back to light. Cross the darkness bridge. And get on top. Wait, maybe. Yeah, something about getting on top. Oh yeah, there's a pillar over here. There it is. And then we can use the power of the air to glide across. Lit the jewel. The blood poured forth. Huh. So it looked like a heart before, and I think that the redo does not look like a heart. That's weird. I mean, it's got the sound of the beating heart, too. Why would they change that? I like it better looking like a heart. Oh wait, no, it looks like a heart now. It didn't look like a heart before. I didn't know which graphics we were in. Ha! Alright, this makes sense. This is better. They have upgraded the visuals. And it's bleeding as you're walking. Bleeding its green blood. To take this bleeding green heart out of here, excuse me. Oh, door's closing. Don't come back now, you hear? Then we take this down into the basement, I think, maybe down here? Because it's marked with green jewels. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Well, that's interesting. We got a graphical glitch. Found one. So these are the new graphics. The face on the back is awesome, by the way. Good update. The problem is that the corpse that we're going to put this heart into is a big black box. Well, we'll just put it back to the old graphics. Censorship. Yeah, I doubt it's censorship. That's pretty funny, though. I think it's just a goof. They messed up. Man, the wall coming alive and eating the soul is awesome. It's so cool. Original or updated graphics, it's still cool. Okay, one of 3 parts down. We took the Sun Reaver first. Let's take the Shadow Reaver next. Where's the Shadow Reaver? Here it is. Shadow Reaver, up. Over here. With the Path of Shadow. And the last one, whoop, and the last one will be the Unimbued Reaver. Okay. More Guardians to murder. They really gotta hire better Guardians. Oh, this was a complicated one, I think. There's a lot of shifting in this one, too. if I can recall. Oh no! I know what that is. No! I've fallen to the Shadow Realm. Where's the path out of here? If I recall, the path out of the Shadow Realm is back a ways. Yep. Need to re-imbue my Reaver with Shadow to deal with that. Is there a place to imbue it in here? Is the question. Alright, so. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. But it's alright. There's the place to imbue the Reaver. There's an eyeball. What a tricky place to put the eye. Ah, there's a portal right here, too. Okay, I need to get over there. So I can't get back up, I don't think. Well, the other option is I can go far away from the eye, and it shouldn't get me. Ah, what are you doing here? Really? Come on, lady. Just see I'm dealing with an eye problem. Okay. This will be a shadow bridge. That's a block. Aha! You know what? I spared you. Here we go. We're not done yet. Trying to remember. Trying to figure it out. Usually you gotta get up there. What's open to us now? Yeah, that wasn't gonna work, was it? Nope. I'm gonna shift here just to check. Normally when they give you a Reaver enhancement, they expect you to use it, so I'm not surprised that that did not get us somewhere. Yum. Let's grab that light power up again. Somewhere that I can get while by pushing the block. Maybe. Oh, camera. No, no, no. There's wind. We have to get past that eye. Which means we need shadow. Yeah, I don't remember this puzzle at all. Yeah, we made the eye roll back. Let's try to get up here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a way to get across. The problem is you need the sunlight Reaver. Alright, so I think I got the idea. We shoot the eye, imbue the Reaver, and run. Oh, that didn't do it. Let's count the time. We have enough time? Maybe. Oh yeah, it's seeming likely that we'll have enough time. That's what it is. Look at how long this stays turned. Come on, Raziel, get moving. I feel like they made that timer longer. I remember that being short enough that it was a problem. Alright, here we go. Jewel number 2. Old, new. Old, new. Looks like a heart, yeah. New looks like a heart, it's good. Let's take that beating heart down. Down, down. To the wind chamber. The heart still beats. The heart still bleeds. It does. It literally does. It still beats and bleeds. Look at the ground. Hear the sound. This is why I cannot totally write off Borderlands. If that never happened, it'd be easier to. Somebody's got some sense there still. The green one is an especially violent example of the thing eating the soul. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, last but not least, we have the remainder, which is this one. I think it's the blue heart. See if it lets me through with the Sun Reaver. Should. Alright. Wind Reaver. Where are you? Yeah, that's where we gotta get. I definitely remember this one. You shift into the spectral realm, the pillars change. You gotta go back and forth with different light and darkness Reavers. Yeah, pillars change to the point that you can climb. Really? That dog thing is... There we go. Okay. Yeah. Back to the real world. Light. And there's something about... I don't remember what that's about, but I remember that it's a thing. There's an eyeball. I can't go over there. But I can cross with the breath. Oh. I think I remember now. You can open the mouth on either side, but not on both at the same time. I should probably have done something with... Yeah, that was stupid of me. Yeah, I could have used the light to open that up. Oh well. Well, let's just go back and get the light and do that. Okay, here we go. Soul Reaver, a puzzle game with combat. It's limited time only. Okay, so is the effect of the darkness on the eye. I need darkness here. Well. Let's get darkness. But you will need light to cross and light up the thing on the other side. Okay, so darkness first. Then come back with light. That is a cool ride. Well, there's the dark bridge. Be right back with the light powers. Oh man. Yeah, I remember that happening the first time we did this. Oh, that's what I needed. Oh yeah, I gotta go up. Alright, drink time. That's good. Oh, I needed light, and that was the light side. Well, 2 more traversals. Let's see if I fall again. Also, is the dark bridge still there? No, it's timed. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Alright, the dark bridge is timed. Oh joy. So... gotta hustle. Once I hit this dark bridge, I gotta go fast. It's time for Sonic speed. time to escape from the city. Alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope this was fast enough. Oh god. I won't know until I get over to the Dark Bridge. Or lack thereof. Still there. We made it. Oh yeah. Is it a sapphire? Or is it a heart made out of sapphire? I say it's a heart. And the door closes. One more heart to return. This time to the blue pit. Still a black box. Oh well. Alright. 3 souls offered up to the stone statues. 3 gusts of wind. Raziel will ascend on his broken wings. Out of the pit. But we're not done yet. Something has yet to be done. The only difference now is that I have elemental reavers out here, whereas I did not before. This is the thing that I have to do out here. Apparently not. But I have elemental reavers in that other big room too. Is there an elemental reaver spot to shoot? Or more than one? That's the symbol of the Wind Reaver. I'm gonna just try. No. Oh, wait a second. I got an idea. Is there a way up there? There has got to be a way up there. Ah, cheap viewers. Nice. Oh, there's a block. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like a block. Looks like 2 blocks. Yep, I'm stumped. Should be exceptionally obvious at this point, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is it. It is exceptionally obvious. I just gotta go back down and get the Shadow Reaver too. Okay. Not too long of being stumped. And open. Boom. Feel the power of pure wind. So awesome. It's so awesome.
As
Why
the
did-
Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hoped that I now finally possessed the means to escape this wasted land.
Why would the ancients do this? Why would they have these big, ridiculous set pieces? I don't know, but the ancients are awesome for doing it. Oh, we could just turn the air powers on, but no. Huh, what was that? Hold RB? Yeah, they're flexing. Whoa. Broken ass door. Goodbye, door.
This elemental Reaver I discovered had the power
That's
to
true.
obliterate
Rich and bored.
barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when
Janos
Audron
Audron still lived. You know, I think of all the temples in Legend of Zelda games, and yeah, powerful, old, nothing better to do. Let's imbue all of our power into massive buildings with ridiculous set-piece puzzles. Yeah. I mean, I would do it if I had nothing better to do with life. Just have large buildings constructed. That would be cool. A game where your job is to be that guy. You plan the crypts. And, yeah, it would kind of be like a mix of Tecmo's Deception with, you know, like, hiding your wealth as opposed to yourself. That's true. The bank is not going to insure the Air Reaver. So you better make your own vault. Air Reaver insurance now only... Oh, this way. Oh, God. Up. Up. Come on, Raziel. We're getting out of here. What the hell is this? What's the point of this? Is this a jumping platform, maybe? Be able to jump over there, but there's a handhold to get up. Oh, whatever. Oh, man, I got lots of bad memories of this. So many bad memories. Oh, yeah, we're opening this. Oh. Oh, man. Were this the darkest timeline like 2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to fall the spectral realm. Here, let me through the door. There we go. I mean, what vault even could hold the Air Reaver if you think about it? It would have to have, like, giant stone guardian dog heads. Like a Nubai. To, Anubises? To imbue the Reaver. Really? Really? The whole town came out to meet me? Well, Ushtenheim, I'm clearing the streets tonight. Yeah, okay, fine. You know, we're doing this. You want it. Come on. Maybe I have that move. Oh! Lift an enemy into the air with the Air Reaver. I did not just do that. I have to hold the button. Okay. We are going to Janos' retreat in the correct time period. Once we get past all of this chaff.
There it is.
Can't wait to have to fight through this gauntlet knot. Well, when we're fighting through this gauntlet, we'll truly be in the end game. Oh, I can't make that jump. Nope. Okay. We're going up here. We'll figure it out. Oh, there's a ledge. Oh. Back to the swamp. Can hear the peepers of the swamp.
There it is. Prepare to die.
That's definitely Michael Bell. Also voicing one of the random human fools trying to kill Raziel. Prepare to die. Sounds just like him.
Die.
Raziel v. Raziel. Well, we'll have that soon enough, right? If you've forgotten where this game is going, there's a spoiler. History abhors a paradox. I could feel the Reaver's twinned soul twined around me, and at that moment I knew.
I had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Aha!
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the error I sought. For these were
Seraphan banners.
and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other influence, I didn't know. If Janos Audrin still lived,
I would find him.
but I was wary of further deception and resolved to tread carefully.
All right. Back through Ustenheim. It's a large door. Why would somebody build a door in the middle of the swamp like that? I don't know. Also, do you really need to plant the banner every 5 feet? I think we know the Sarafan were here. Oh yeah, 2 Sarafan banners. With a bunch of staked vampires. Well, they were nothing if not subtle. The Sarafan moved in the shadows. None would detect them. Wow. Look at all the dead bodies.
For all the butchery of Mobius's crusade, this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Sarafan betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness, the cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
Aha. Where's the place that I have to go up? Yeah. It's up there, isn't it? Oh, there's a Wind Reaver pad.
By all that is holy!
Here at last, in the flesh, I beheld my former brothers in arms, the warrior priests of the Sarafan Order, their lives devoted solely to the annihilation of the vampire plague. And while I confess, I felt a twinge of longing, a pang of grief for what I had believed was my lost virtue, I regarded them now with none of the reverence I formerly felt. For I had seen the human face of the vampires, and now I beheld the monstrousness of these men.
And that's why I decided to not kill any of them. Or they should live in knowledge of their own monstrousness as I run through the killing fields of their crusade. Oh, Lord, I remember this area. Not fondly. What? Oh! Up. Yeah, you're going down, sorry. Ah, Ustenheim. How I've missed you. Ustenheim. Do a real quick save, just... There's no sense in not. Nah, I gotta fight these guys.
Free your soul!
I'm gonna free your soul.
Free your soul, demon!
Oh! Yeah, the ground is frozen. That's right. I might have gotten turned around. But then again, I might not have. This takes me back to Ushtenheim. Nope. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, the fireballs. Ooh. Here we are.
After my long journey, I finally stood on the threshold of enlightenment. For here was Janos Audrin's mountain retreat, intact and unblemished. The upheaval that would one day topple this ancient edifice had not yet occurred. And while I had no certainty that Janos still lived, this scene boded well, for I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle. How to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach. For this was the architecture of winged creatures. The tattered ruins of my wings were of no use. I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
I think that the other means is in the water. Yes, it is. There's a big old spectral realm shift sign. We haven't done a lot of shifting today, have we? Well, back to shifting. Well, time to undo that shift. Ah, the water. We're there. Alright, so there's an eyeball. You can't pick that thing up. There's the eyeball, yep. I love this place. This is a huge puzzle. Do I remember it? Maybe, maybe not. It's been a couple of years. There's an air reaver. Let's pick that up. Got some air reavering to do. Breaking some things. Opening some paths. Nope, not that way. Oh, that's the pool that I was in. Yeah, okay. This thing goes around in a circle. Huh. I've been spun right round. Oh! That was the eye. Whoops. Where's the place? Where's the exit point? There it is. Oh, forgot to spectrally shift. Really? Really? If I recall correctly, The first puzzle is that you have to use the Wind Reaver you received to get... Ah, here we go. It's down that path. To break open the front of this place. To get outside to pick up the darkness power. To blind the eye. The reason I mention that is because our breaking open this place directly leads to the events that follow. Had Raziel not shown up to talk to Janos, the events that take place would not have taken place. Here we go. We break that, which lets us out, but undesirables in. Here's the shadow. And then we go back in. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump to get into here now. Okay, so to avoid the eye, which I'm not sure exactly, there it is. There we go. We'll take some of this Hawaiian punch from the punch bowl, and then we'll take the punch in our gigantic goblet. Our chalice, as it is. Pour it out. Pour one out. Oh, this is my favorite part of the song. Punch makes a bridge. It's a punch bridge. It's not at all anything other than punch. And I think that we can leave via... I feel like I should get the Wind Reaver. Let me get the Wind Reaver. Actually, where the hell's... Oh, yeah, I can't get the Wind Reaver. It's behind this. Too late. Alright, here we go. Oh, man, look at the floors. Were they always reflective? I guess they were. This place is awesome. And the music.
The mountain's interior was hollow, I discovered, and graced with soaring architecture unique to its creators. As with the outer facade, these balconies and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable. The object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Janos Audron was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. And I didn't care. Demon or angel,
he alone held the key to my destiny. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, they gave me the sun. Let me take the sun. Ah, wind. I think I need wind. Oh, I can't do that. Ah, nope. Huh. I tried. I failed. I vaguely remember there's some kind of mechanic with lining up lights or lining up jewels or something. Let me just fill up some punch in the punch bowl. Take my chalice over to that bowl. Can I get over there? I can't because... How do you put down the punch bowl? I think you have to go to the pedestal to put it down. It won't let me? Oh, I have to pour it out first. Okay. Please let me put down the punch ball. Uh-oh. Oh, no. If I cannot drop the punch... Actually, I know how. Oh, the punch bowl's been dropped. Slua. That one did not sound happy when I killed it. Back to reality. Let's get that sun reaver. Let's open that door. Before we pick up the punch bowl. Ah, those gems are the key. I need to be able to shoot through both of them at the same time. Which I don't think I can do from this angle. One won't do it. You need both. So... from over here. Alright. And whoa! We can go through there. That would have worked. In fact, it will work shortly. Actually, I can just walk over now. Another guardian. Again, these guardians... not that good. Alright, now we can fill up the punch bowl and bring punch to the vampire party. Raziel was told that if he wanted to have the punch, he needed to share. So share and share alike Raziel did, as he filled up another punch bowl. Raziel noted the punch-stained... I can't keep this up. Bridges that were being created. He thought, is this really punch? Okay. We will have unlocked a Wind Reaver point, so we don't have to do all this traversal. And there it is. Okay, let's unlock the wind. Really? Let's leave the Wind Reaver point locked. We can shatter this. Can we shatter this? Oh, I don't have the Wind Reaver. I can't shatter anything. That's written in the style of Legacy of Kain, for sure. This festive beverage seemed to hold another, more practical purpose as I traversed these frozen halls. Okay. I need light again. Of course I do. But we can break this. Is there anything else we can break while we're breaking things? Let's look for breaking points. For break points. Shatter points. As they are. Keep looking. Briefly. Hello, Janos. Nope. I don't see any more breakable things. I do see a bunch that I need the light for. Ah, no! I fell prey to the eye. All right, hold on. If only I had. Yeah, you know, there's an opportunity. Let's get the light reaver. Do some lighting. We'll go up the long way because I screwed up. I didn't want to have to drop back down, but, you know, at this point, not a big deal. We have a couple of those light doors we can open. This is one. Whoa. My eyes open. For more. There. I needed to break that. Well, we know where that is, at least. Let's take care of this. Oh! I fell prey to the exact same trap. Because I'm stupid. Always into the Shadow Realm. Alright, let's not let that trap trick me this time again. We'll see. No promises. We'll get the wind, we'll break the target, we'll go back up. As far as we can. A target was visible from over here, I believe. Nope, over here. Perfect. I think that's everything I have to break for now. Let's liven up this. Let's take the light. I should get a vessel. Actually, we're not quite there yet. No, we are. Yeah, I should go get the vessel and bring the punch. Punch. Strange how the winged race centered all of their activities around this festive drink. I began to think perhaps this festive drink had some more meaning to the winged race than merely a tasty beverage. Yep, have to activate that one too. There's literally no harm in activating it, right? No, I have the... Yeah, no, I'm not doing that now. Really? That's where the punch has to go. I fell on purpose. I'd rather fall than have the eye get me. I can walk this thing back up. But I can't take it into the spectral realm. I'm gonna need light again. Soon. Also, now is the time at which I can get the punch to the next bowl, I believe. Yep. We get the Wind Reaver. We re-empower the... or empower the new point of the ground. You'll get a punch bowl. Ah. Get some punch. Raziel, having finally climbed the tower, approached Janos. Janos Aldrin, I presume. I noticed all the punch that you laid out for me. I heard that there would be punch and pie. Oh, yes. That is what we tell all people who we invite to our retreat. There is no punch and pie. Ah, did I really just... Oh. At least I already enkindled the Wind Reaver in these spots. That does make things a lot quicker. Where am I? There we go. I do think I'm going to need the light reaver for this top floor. But I need to do what I was just doing and not screw it up. Yeah, I need to do this. Over here. I remember this stumped the hell out of me 2 years ago. You have to do some fancy jumping to get in there to get the shield to open the door. That's the problem. When you only remember what stumped you, and the things that didn't stump you, you just were like, you know, you assume that there's no problems. It's all easy. No. That's deceptive. Alright, there's what we need the light for, which we will come back with. Yeah. I guess I didn't hit the old glide button. Let's get the light. We need it anyway. And up. The payoff for all of this is that we get to meet Janos shortly. And that is a fantastic payoff. There we go. Alright. Holy crap! I know that I hit the button, so it happened twice in a row. Maybe my controller's failing me. Once more, with feeling. There we are. And open. I think we only have one more Reaver Forge left after this. This is not technically a Reaver Forge, but it's certainly got enough puzzles to be one. Oh no! I took the wrong left. Whoops. I guess we'll run back up with our chalice. Might as well get some punch here. Your punch bowls runneth over. Not this right, but the next right. And then up. And then left. And then empty the punch. That allows us to cross. From here. We're getting there. Oh, a third level of punch air vent has opened. They really focused on that next bowl, as if to say it's important. Ah, that one swings. I don't think I'm lined up with it. No, I have to go from the other side. Oh yeah, I can't even get through the door until I do. Alright, well, can I make this jump? Yep. Yeah, I just gotta go around. Oh. I already got this one, I think. Yeah, totally. There's a way to get over there, because there's something to stand on over there. Can I get to it this... Oh, no. How about the... Oh! It was the other way that I had gone. Over here. That I unlocked. There it is. Alright. That should be the end of the puzzles. Just gotta go get another punch bowl. Chalice. And go get some punch to that top punch bowl. So the vampire party can begin. I mean, the winged one. The winged race. They're real sensitive when you call them the V word. I don't like it. Alright, there's the bridges that we dropped. Perfecto. And here's the last punch bowl. One final bowl. For the master. Janos Audrin. Yeah, absolutely. It's mostly apple juice. There's some red food dye. Red number 5, is it? It's yellow number 5. Red number... Yeah.
Janos Audrin.
One of those numbers.
It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt. Razia? My child.
Whoa!
What have they done to you?
Whoa!
I've been dragged through hell and back. All it
Janos
seems
got
to
a
reach this
major...
moment, but I don't yet know why.
He looks awesome.
For thousands of years I have waited, alone here, losing faith.
Looks like a dark angel.
At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade.
As we had discussed, orphan blood's hard to make.
Why did their guardianship not sustain them?
Oh, that was orphan tears.
Don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prospered. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague.
Why would the pillars summon human guardians then, if they are meant to be served by vampires?
The pillars
choose their guardians from birth, Raziel.
And vampires are no
longer
born.
born.
This is the crux of our dilemma. And this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it
Notice the
terrifies
hole we
them.
made.
You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I have seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand, and they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them.
Vorador does.
He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then. What Kain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
I love that line.
Your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver
And the
is the
Reaver
key.
is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up.
It up.
Please,
Take it away.
take it
from
away
me.
from me.
I fear you have been followed. You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! My surroundings whirled sickeningly, and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber. Janos had delivered me from the Sarafan,
selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve my life. And now I feared that my newfound mentor would be slaughtered by the very crusaders I had so recently revered. The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through this sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius' staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. But it may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess. It seemed Janos had conveyed me into the heart of the fire shrine. I thought perhaps if I could galvanize the forge and imbue the Reaver in time, I might have a slim chance of saving Janos from his grisly fate.
The chance to have this awesome puzzle is the reason why they retconned receiving the Fire Reaver in the first game. This is a cool puzzle. There are several bells and multiple whistles, and they all involve punch. It all starts with the punch in the middle of the room. And then taking the torch, lighting the torch. And realizing you have to get the torch someplace without having the torch go out, because if the torch goes out, that's it. Start over. Alright. Going to try to do this. Oh wait, it already went out. Shit. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, you can't hit the water at all. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Nope. That's not gonna count. How do you get off of this platform? Like the initial torch platform. Is it gonna rise up? I don't think so. I think it goes underwater. Well, not water. I remember the broad strokes of this one. Not the specifics at all. Aww. Alright, nothing special over there, yeah. I mean, this is truly something that I should be able to do with the torch as it is. Aha! There we are. Where do I gotta get it to? Oh no! Okay. No. All right, I get it. Ah, the Fire Forge. It's been a long time. Oh man. Really? Nothing like precision long jumping. Here we go. Oh man. It's hard to... It's almost impossible to stop once you got the momentum. It seemed to work out better once I let it fill up to the point that it was even. Yep. Nope. All right. There we go. I keep forgetting that I can glide with a torch in my hand. There we go. Easy. Assumedly. Yeah. It's all gonna be on a roll from here. Alright. The puzzle resets. Level 2. Now get the fire from here over there. Well, that's light. Can I shoot? Yeah, I think I can shoot the Man, it's a giant vat of punch. Really? Okay, controls. Please don't fail me now. You've been good so far. Alright. There we are. Ah, drained the room. Aha! Ah. I need it to undrain now. There we go. Undrain, otherwise known as fill. Yep. Enkindle one, enkindle them all. Fantastic. I think that's the majority of the puzzle. Now it's just execution. What could go wrong, right? Here we go. Uh-oh. That's what could go wrong. Oh no. I made it. Ah, it's all good. Is there a third layer? No. Yes. Peppers. There is. I remember this now. Oh, yeah. This is bad news. Oh man, we gotta get the pillars to rise up, which I think involves shooting the stone on the ceiling. It's timed. Yeah, okay. I need this to refill. There it is. Whoa. Alright, here we go again. Now it's timed. And you cannot go into the blood. I mean, punch. Streams. Go around them. Ah! Oh no! Oh yeah. Yeah, this is challenging. This is the ultimate challenge other than the final gauntlet, which we're about to come up against. This is the ultimate puzzle in this game. And it's fitting that they made it a physical and mental challenge. The game came a long way from the box puzzles of Soul Reaver 1, though I missed them. Oh no! That's... Oh shit! Glide for 25 seconds without using an updraft. What? Without using an updraft? That was an updraft, wasn't it? Alright, one more time. It's the camera, as always. I mean, they did a much better job of helping you to control the camera. That doesn't mean the camera is your friend in this game. It's your enemy. It always will be. There we go. Take that. There we are. There's the fire symbol. Another badass forge in a room full of punch. Every time you upgrade the Reaver, it does not look like it's a pleasant experience.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace and forged the blade with elemental
fire.
With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
Statue that looks like Raziel holding the Reaver, the Fire Reaver. So good. Actually, what does that look like? Eh? It always looked close enough. Alright, I'm gonna hit the save point, and then we're in the final home stretch here. It's a long home stretch, but it's the home stretch. Janos, I'm coming! Just hold him off for a couple more seconds. Wow. That's an upgrade on Raziel, too.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
That look. Raziel, meet Raziel.
Bury us alive. Raziel, we must
Kind of like
get
the
out of
old
here.
look better.
Remember the sword.
I see what they were going with with it, though. The old look had a more expressive face. I think that was true with Mobius as well.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Raziel, it's okay. I'm still alive.
No, Razia. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once.
While I have taken yours.
Embrace your destiny, Raziel. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is
no hope.
As I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was, and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do, the task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Sarafan dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Audrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Sarafan brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Audrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
And here it is. We are going to make our way back to Actually, there is one more bit of puzzle in the middle, but we're gonna make our way back to... Oh. Forced combat. All the way.
We've been expecting you,
Little
Raziel.
Raziel.
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future, for here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure. These demons were unleashed as the penalty for my disobedience.
I'm gonna have to do some melee combat if I am forced to fight, which I'm not. Wow. Not yet. I will be. Ugh, more demons.
Do you really think you can save Nosgoth? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Sorry, is feeding on me again. Is there more? Ugh. Alright. I should heal.
Sarafan brothers, unite!
Guard me, brothers!
Free your soul!
Ah! Alright, come on. Give me your soul. Wow, your soul was worth nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Lord.
He is the savior of Nosgoth.
I'm not gonna be in this plane of existence much longer, am I? Well, let's save. Make a human jump into the air by using your feet in combat. I wouldn't consider that jumping, I kicked him. Oh, come on. There we are. That's some soul power. Soul juice. Oh, no. Oh, come on. There. Soul time. There we go. Oh, I forgot to shift into the spectral realm. Here we go. And now back out. I guess we'll imbue the light. Light's good enough. Oh, we could... Let's do fire. Fire's cooler. Alright. Forward. There's one more, isn't there? I left him behind. Yeah, I gotta go get him. Dun, 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 dun. He was back here. Ow. Easy. This was a bunch of Seraphan, if I recall. But I can't bypass him because of the demon. This is... Ah, I love the sneak attack. I'll never expect it. Man, the combat feels better than it did in Soul Reaver 2 previously, for sure. Really? You're gonna run? God, me brothers! Hilarious. Oh, we're going down there. We're fighting it. Yeah. He's a big one.
Come closer, Razia.
Okay. Easy. Maybe I've just improved. Can't be. Here we go. Up here. Okay, we're back out to the swamp. Which means we just beeline it through the swamp. And then into the next bit of puzzle. Yeah, the Fire Reaver does wreck face. This is ridiculous. I was very afraid of falling into the Spectral Realm 2 years ago because falling into the Spectral Realm again triggered that glitch that would potentially screw the game up. That being said, without that fear, it has enabled me to be a lot freer in the actions that I take, which has improved combat dramatically. Trudging through the swamp. They won't even let me be. Alright, 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 come on.
Shall not pass.
You shall not pass! I have to fight you in the swamp. It's like asking to die. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, whatever. Wow. Unearned. Okay, now this is a puzzle. If I recall. Or, ooh. Getting out of here is a lot less straightforward with no water. An air Reaver spot. Really? Ah, up here. Alright, this is where we're going. More demons. Another air Reaver spot. There's an air Reaver font. Alright. We'll go light up the air Reaver spot. And up. Climbing the giant statue. There's shadow down there. There's... That's the wind that we originally got. I can get up here. Ooh. There's fire again. If I can get out of here. This is the way out? No. This is. I think I'll keep the Wind Reaver if this is the way out. Oh yeah, we're out. That was easier than I remembered. Well, hello, Elder God. Still spooling at the base of the pillars. You disgusting, cankerous festering wound. All right.
You have failed me, Raziel.
I wonder, Old One. Did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair by Kain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, demon, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there is much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
The Elder Gods. Finally silent. He's got nothing to say other than you have failed me. I don't see any green gates that say that I have to stop and fight. Bye. Doors open. Alright, the biggest test is coming up. There's 3 of those giant dudes coming up in this next clearing. Make sure I hit that. If I don't, it's going to be a bad day. All right. And down. Demon surprise. Yep.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
Being shot at while I'm trying to fight this guy. Oh my god, the shots. Alright, I got the one. Now I'll get some souls. Ooh, we fell into the Shadow Realm. Here we go. There's 2 of them right next to each other. How fair is this? I cheat too. How do you like this? We're not gonna fight fair. Oh no! Whoa! I got it. Kill fire demons with in 1 minute at the pillars in this. What? I got an achievement for killing them super fast. Awesome. My suffering from 2 years ago has paid off. I believe we determined that that was the best way to kill them. Take them one at a time and make sure you just
Get it.
open them doors. Let's get out of here. I'm running past these guys if I can. Bye, Seraphim. Too slow, you can't catch me, Seraphim. What would be the purpose of turning that back on? If I want to go backwards, which I don't. Oh ho ho! I got a bunch of humans on my tail.
There's one.
There's one.
Guard me, brothers.
There's one.
We are almost to the Seraphim stronghold. Just around the corner.
Return to hell.
I need the power of the sun. Or fire. Fire is what I need.
Here it comes.
Here we go. Melt the ice. Now I can open the door if I hit it with light. Maybe? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Free your soul.
Nope. Nope. Alright, fine, we'll do it the right way. Stop it! There we go. And the door is open. Into the Seraphan stronghold.
Seize him.
Really? Upward. There we go. Closed door.
Seize him.
I believe this is one of the last fights that actually matters. Oh yeah, I can't go through there. I gotta go through the side door. Where I run into...
Suddenly and
the
inexplicably,
Reaver!
I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path. Again, I sensed nothing of that temporal distortion, the peculiar sense of displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize it.
So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now, and I am not so foolish as I've let you believe.
Oh.
We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Seraphan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating
Malik.
my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malik, do not let this creature
leave.
He poses a danger to the circle. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the time streamer.
I love it.
I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
Malik!
They can feast on your corpses!
Lord Mobius, there is trouble within. The circle is under
Hold
attack.
fast, Malik. This one is the real danger to us.
What are you trying to concoct here, Mobius?
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose, corrupting everything you encounter?
I admit that I've underestimated you to this point, Mobius. But it's a mistake I won't repeat.
Wrong again, Raziel. Now, Malik, bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraithblade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraithblade tried vainly to embrace its physical twin.
Just the setup of what Mobius did. And the playing of the opening sequence from the Blood Omen game, with the desolation of the circle. Ah, man. Ah, my brothers.
Come to take your revenge, demon.
Back to hell with you!
I
They look way better.
recognize these two as my former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Kain's vampire sons. Melchiah
and Zephon.
the weakest of Kain's brood. These bastards had no idea what future lay in store for them, how they would become the very thing they so despised. The Reaver hummed with ravenous anticipation. Janos had called it a vampiric blade, endowed with the power to drain its victims of their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
You notice the blood particles coming off the blade coming back into the blade. I love that. Also, you can't lose health. The game is effectively over at this point. It's all just narrative revenge fantasy. I fared much better when I was running around in circles. There we go. It's like they don't know how to counter this. The AI just can't handle you doing stupid stuff. Perfect. Thank you for your blood.
Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade, I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
Which door was it? The only door that's open, this one.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get through us first.
My former brethren, Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Kain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as
How
I
could I
colluded
not?
with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Kain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
Fighting them conventionally is so much less fun than this. And that's where Soul Reaver 2's combat system fails. There's too much blocking on behalf of the enemy. Almost got him. Almost got Rahab. Rahab's wearing the blue. That makes sense. Rahab is the water guy. Whoop. Oh, Rahab, bye-bye. Come on. All right. Another brother down. Brother! Leaves one more brother left.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Kain's command. So dutiful and righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Turel had eluded my vengeance. The Sarafan Turel would not.
You imbue this Reaver with shadow? Because that would be awesome. No. Wow. Wow. I got him in a loop. I had him in a loop. That was awesome. Oh. Got him. We're headed back to that chamber that we started the game in. Near the time streaming chamber, the one with... Well, I suppose it wouldn't have a mural of the desolation of the circle in it. Here it is.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently
I am.
No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos?
No.
No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Ordrin turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you.
Barely an
Did you hear his
inconvenience.
cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
Oof. Stop hitting yourself. I imagine they wanted to make this a difficult encounter, but at the same time, putting a difficult encounter all the way at the end of this with no quick and easy way back, they came up with this contrivance of the Soul Reaver making you invincible, which kind of takes some of the weight out of this, but still it's ridiculous. Raziel v. Raziel. Oh, come on, Raziel. Don't make me cheat out on you. I'll do it. Omni Slash! You can't handle me when I'm coming at you from every side, Raziel. You don't know what to do. There we are. Press F to pay respects.
I renounce you.
Yes.
And so it ends. My history comes full circle. Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon.
the ravenous soul-devouring entity trapped
inside the blade
was, and always
had been, me.
This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this, Kain?
Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it.
Was this your destiny for me all along?
Trust me.
I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twin soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Kain had been counting on all along.
The edge.
This was the edge of the coin. The minute flicker of probability upon which Kain had gambled everything.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Kain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God.
My God. The Hilden!
We walked right into that trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead.
But Kain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History
abhors
a
paradox. The end. Oh my God. I love this game. Well. Oh man, that comment right there of I could see by the horror on his face that Blood Omen 2 was not good. I warned you about Blood Omen 2. I did warn you, and you volunteered to take it upon yourself to play Blood Omen 2. I feel bad that I let you do that. If you had played one of these games, you probably would have had much more fun. Have a good night, Snooty. Having played both of these games again now, twice in 2 years, I am so glad that this exists. As I had said multiple times over the course of the last 4 weeks, I had to jump through so many hoops to get Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 1 and Soul Reaver 2 working. Especially Soul Reaver 2. Kain did have solid outfits in that game. You can tell that Kain is the person who developed all the outfits for everybody in Kain's empire. Kain had the fashion game. He did. Vorador just didn't change his outfit. He's just still Vorador, but everybody else is wearing, like, Kain fashion, which is, like, bare chests and red and large collars, and everybody looked like Kain. Oh, Lord. I'm so glad that they did this. I hope there's enough buzz from this and money from this that they go and do more in this space. The space is there. Nosgoth is an incredibly interesting setting that can be used. I hope that they use it well, if they do decide to go forward and do more. At the very least, a massive overhaul of Blood Omen would be great, just to preserve that game. And then they could finish up with skipping Blood Omen 2 and remastering Defiance. There is places that they can go that doesn't involve using Kain, but if they're gonna use Kain himself, now is the time, because he's still alive. Simon Templeman's still alive. I assume that he's still doing voice acting. I know Michael Bell is still alive, though he's very old now. I don't know if he's still doing voice acting. Tony J, unfortunately, has passed away. So has Janos, who also played Odo in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, as well as many, many other things. But yeah, I mean, I really had a good time with this again, and I am so glad that they remastered these and put them out. Having gone through them both, I would say that $30 is a low price for what you get, because you don't just get the 2 games remastered. You get a whole bunch of bonuses, which I'll go through briefly after this. I can't actually skip any of this. Remember last time I was like, no, I'm not going to skip the credits. I respect them too much. Well, I didn't really... yeah, I was going to skip them. But I can't. Some of the Lost levels actually have the ability to play through, from Soul Reaver, the ability to play through the level and actually, like, spawn the boss and get some dialogue out of it. Some unreleased dialogue, which is kind of interesting. But there's a whole bunch of... albeit, some of this stuff existed in the PlayStation release 2 decades ago. But not all of it. So this is one of the major things that I was looking forward to, a re-release, a remaster. The other major remaster that I was looking forward to is Suikoden and Suikoden 2, which are coming out apparently in April. So we have some time between then, well, now and then, and I'm assuming that it's going to be filled at least partially, potentially, by that new Indiana Jones game, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Only because I am intrigued enough to want to play it, and I figure why not play it on stream. it isn't awful as a glowing review. Oh, wait. Do I not have... Maybe I could have skipped that had I been clicked into the window. Wow. That's scary. I'm going to go back to the launcher real quick. And the bonus content. So there's that lost levels thing that I talked about. I'm not going to play through unfinished levels. That's not the kind of thing that really gets me interested. This lore section is cool. It's basically the maps with a little bit of lore on every piece for Soul River 1 and 2. Huh. The ancient vampire king once reigned here. The wisdom, strength, and rule through wisdom, strength, and rule of fear, the ones he preyed on overcame him, but history is writ by those who shamed him. Let time not stand in wisdom's way, but seek him in another day. It's a poem. The ancient dead lie desiccated, west of mountains isolated. The heartless relics wait for justice. Bring them hope and something priceless. Huh, they're all poems. That's awesome. This power lies hidden not in walls, but past eternity's myriad halls. To seek its strength, you'll seek an ancient, forever absent from the present. What's it say for Ustenheim? Once feeding ground of Janos Audrin, this hamlet lies in crumbling ruin. A vital weft of history's weaving. This place is cursed with blood and reaving. I like all these poems. They're great. For videos, we have the openings, of course. We have demo reels, which is just showing the game playing. We have a trailer.
You nearly had me, Raziel.
Nothing like getting hype. We have the credits, and then these outtakes, I believe, are outtakes from the voice acting sessions, but I think we saw these when we did this 2 years ago. Or are they outtakes? Are they?
At last.
I must
Yeah.
say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Oh, it's too good.
Relentless, Raziel.
When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends?
They should just release all of these.
good and evil?
They apparently have hours and hours and hours of this tape.
From the corruption that we represent.
I'd buy a product that's just that.
Kain, I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
Don't be simple.
Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Oh man, I could sit here and watch them all, as I could have done 2 years ago. I remember there's the whole script. I mean, come on. For $29, it's totally worth it. It's at least 12 hours of solid entertainment and one of the best sets of stories that you're ever gonna play. That being said, we've gone through Soul Reaver. We've gone through Soul Reaver 2. We're done with the Soul Reaver remake. Until next week, when we have something different. Thanks for watching.